Hey everybody, this is Nick from ThreadX3 Productions, here to bring you a review of Totally Reliable Delivery Service. TRDS is a game where you relive Death Stranding, only instead of Hideo Kojima mind-freaking all over the screen and calling it art, this one uses quirky physics and shoddy collision, then calls it an indie game. Instead of Norman Reedus and the unborn fetus, you get a plumpy man or woman that can win in a twerking competition without even realizing they signed up for it. Before we go any further, first off, I'm playing on the PlayStation 4, on the regular one, not the Pro. And also, let me be completely transparent, this copy was provided by Tiny Build, and hey, we actually have some extra that we can give away. More info on that after the review. But let me assure you, this will not alter my thoughts on this game whatsoever. I have standards. Now, back to the review. This is the greatest game I have ever played. There is nothing wrong with this game. I wish more games were like this game, and others that were not this game were this game. Game of the Year 2020. Give me money, give me money, give me money. No, in all seriousness, this game is janky. The collision detection is problematic. The vehicle controls alternate from too sensitive to not sensitive enough. The on-lane, if anybody is even playing, is horrible and it should definitely be updated ASAP. The character does what the controller tells them to do, with the accuracy of a toddler hopped up on sugar, with a blindfold on. And all that, minus the online, is, well, part of its charm. Here is a real moment of hilarity. My wife goes to drop off a package and doesn't let go, so the machine sucks her into it and closes with her still inside. We then spend the next minute or so trying to get her out, and I try to help. Meanwhile, me and her cannot stop laughing hysterically. If you want to take this game seriously and get the gold ranking on every delivery, you either need patience and a steady hand, or you need to choose another game. Getting from point A to point B is never as simple as walking over there and calling it good. The game designers have strategically placed all the beginnings and ends of every delivery to make sure it's as fun as possible. Granted, there are plenty of them that are pretty straightforward, like this one. I go here and then I go there, but I need to pick the package up, put it into the cart, drive over there, but not too fast because the edges are not tall enough to stop the package from falling out. Or there's this one where you have to glide down from a hill. It's relatively a straight shot, but I have to do it one-handed while carrying this heavy package in the other hand. If you let it, this game will make you cry so hard from laughter, or yell at your screen for your character to just do what you say. Here is me trying to get into a cannon. I'll speed it up for time's sake.
Three days later.
Now, what type of gamer are you? Do you see this and laugh? Or do you think that it would make you pull out your hair? Your answer to this will be the deciding factor of whether or not this game is for you. I can certainly sit here and tell you beat by beat why I think this is a great game and why I can't stop smiling. But it would be a moot point if this is just not your type of game. Then there is the online. On day 2, here are all the servers with people on it. Now, this could mean one of 3 things. 1, nobody is playing this game. 2, everyone who is playing this is doing it couch co-op style. Or 3, so many people are playing this game that only one server has free space in it. If I was a betting man, I'd wager on number 2, mainly because if you try to play online, you're reminded of back in the day when things ran on dial-up. Remember when you had to wait a whole hour just for the top half of your pornographic Playgirl to finally load? But don't worry, that's all you needed. Now, while this game's charm does come from the difficult to control characters, the online play can be unbearable. My character would often keep moving well after I stopped pressing in that direction, and while using a vehicle, the game would often rubber band quite frequently. So like I said, I think most people who are playing this are probably doing it split screen, which is the way I would do it personally. Now, you do still get some stutters. Keep in mind, once again, I'm on the regular PlayStation 4, so it may run better on the Pro or even on a PC. But for me, it would still stutter from time to time. Definitely not enough to make it unplayable though. This might not be a great game, but this is a great game to turn your brain off and just have fun. It's a great party game. If you like games like Overcooked or Gang Beast, this will be right up your alley. It's not perfect. It has problems, and the online you should definitely stay away from for now. This is still early, and I'm certain they're working on patches to make online a lot more fun. So for now, stick to local play and it works just fine, and it still makes the small price of admission definitely worth it, even without taking it online. So how do you rate something like this? Something that's supposed to be such a social game like Gang Beast and Goat Simulator. It's certainly a broken game, but it does seem to be on purpose. So this is how I'm going to rank it. There's going to be technically 2 rankings. Now, normally our rankings go from day 1 purchase to wait or rent to don't buy, all the way down to why does this exist? So personally, I think that if you're going to play this game alone, honestly, wait for a sale. Wait for it to either be free to play on PlayStation Plus or Xbox Gold, which by the way, it is all free on Epic, at least at the time of this recording. But waiting for a sale is definitely the thing to do if you plan on playing this by yourself, and or if you plan on playing by yourself but online. Now, separately, if you do have somebody to play this with, if you plan on playing this as a party game, this is 100% a day 1 purchase. It's only $14.99 on the PSN, the PC, and Xbox, and the Switch actually. And it is definitely worth $14.99. It is such a blast. The big open sandbox world is so fun to just have fun in. So for me, the personal, if you play with friends, is definitely gonna have to be a day 1 purchase. But hey, that's just how reviews work here on trds Productions. I kind of give you a little bit of everything. I show you what to expect, I tell you what to expect, and really I try to think of everything from a buyer's perspective. If this is something you're gonna buy, if this is something you're gonna spend money on, what are the things that you would like to think about? So those are the things I think about it. I personally really like it. I'm having a lot of fun with it, and it's a great party game. What do you guys think from the footage you've seen? What do you think if you've played the game? Let me know down in the comments below. And hey, now it's time for that giveaway info. If you'd like your chance at getting a copy of the game, we have codes for the PC, Xbox One, and PlayStation. So to be eligible, all you have to do is like, subscribe, maybe even go on Twitter at TX3 Productions. If you see a post on there, like and share that. If you see us on Instagram at ThreadX3 Productions on Instagram, why don't you go ahead and like something there? maybe comment a little bit, the typical kind of stuff. Also, look out for our podcast discussion. It's going to be me and my co-host Nate getting a lot deeper into the game and a lot longer discussion about what we like about it, what we don't like about it, and we'll give more information about the giveaway there as well. So thank you so much. This was Nick from trds Reproductions. Make sure to give this a like, subscribe, all that good stuff, and have a good day.